K-pop Reddit stories.
Baby!
Am I overreacting? Stray Kids in an ENHYPEN concert. Let's go. Hi, so I just have a question. I want to know if I'm being selfish or if I'm being valid for getting mad. So quick recap, me and my 3 friends bought tickets back in November to see Stray Kids in Frankfurt. We are from the Netherlands. We managed to get tickets to them in Amsterdam and Frankfurt. 2 days ago, ENHYPEN announced their tour to Europe and we all wanted to go, but yeah, we broke AF. Suddenly my friends started saying that they are going to sell their Stray Kids Frankfurt ticket to go and get VIP for ENHYPEN. Cost of Stray Kids ticket and going to Frankfurt in total are max 200 euros in total, which would leave me to go to Stray Kids in Frankfurt alone, which I'm not even allowed to. I'm 19 and only recently got my driver's license, while two other 3 had theirs for over 3 years. So if they sell their tickets, I would have to sell mine too, even though it was always been my dream. And if I had known this before, I would have joined my family on vacation instead, since it was them who said let's buy the Frankfurt tickets too. I got mad at them, told them that apparently seeing the idols up close is more important than holding yourself to an agreement and still get to see the idols back in the day. If it had been the Stray Kids concert in the Netherlands, I would have been a bit sad, but I wouldn't have had a problem with it since I can still easily go alone. Luckily, I have an amazing childhood friend who doesn't even like K-pop who wants to accompany me instead. I didn't really reply to the text for the whole day after, and then I got a text asking if I'm mad at them. So I honestly replied that I am pretty disappointed in them, to which she replied with, "But do you understand our point? I mean, yeah, everything is expensive, but you all chose to sell a ticket, which was caused for me not being able to go to Stray Kids in Frankfurt anymore because you all want to make the choice to see your idol up close instead of sitting more to the back. Mind you, the venue is the Ziggo Dome, so honestly, even the cheapest tickets have an amazing viewing experience. And aren't friends more important than some celebrities don't even know you? Exactly. Prioritize friendship over like seeing celebrities. Like, listen, I love Stray Kids, I love ENHYPEN, but if I already made plans for another concert and then I found out another concert could be happening, I still spent my money on that ticket. And like, especially if you're traveling to another country. Now I don't know how close Frankfurt and Amsterdam are to each other. I know how Netherlands, Germany are. I know Germany has the most countries bordering them in Europe, but still, it's going to another country, and with your situation, you're only 19 and you just got your driver's license, so I'm guessing they still live with their parents, and like, you know, you're still under house rules and all that. Plus, like, they already made a commitment to seeing Stray Kids, right? But like, suddenly you ENHYPEN announced that they're going on tour, that they're going to Amsterdam, right? Okay. So oh my gosh, your friends probably were in the crowd when Jake went do 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 do, Max Verstappen do 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 do. They were probably there while you were enjoying Stray Kids in Frankfurt, and honestly, they're both great concerts. Like, the fact that it seemed like the friends were just like, oh, and ENHYPEN are going, sell the tickets, and then without your confirmation, they were just like, yeah, we're doing it, and then you're like, well, what about me? But then, like, they just did it because, oh, we want to. You just figure it out yourself. Just kind of threw you in the deep end. And now, but luckily, you're going with somebody that actually cares about you. You're actually going with a real friend. And honestly, good on you for that. But, like, the way your friends just dropped you like that for another concert, a bit of a red flag in terms of friendship, if you don't mind me saying. But, yes, like, if you've committed to a certain concert that is in a whole nother country. I know that Frankfurt and Amsterdam are probably like a train ride or whatever, but still, your friend should have confirmed with you. You all should have talked with each other. The fact that they were just like, okay, we're going, we're dipping, we spent 200 euros, we're selling it, we're going to spend it seeing and hyping up close, we're going to sing Max Verstappen in the stadium. But come on now. Come on, and it's in the Ziggo Dome. Do I know what that is? No idea, but I'm sure it sounds cool. It's a dome. Most dome stadiums seem really cool. Does Melbourne have a dome? We have Rod Laver Arena, Margaret Court, Amy Stadium, MCG, Marvel Stadium, Festival Hall. Still, this decision was made within 2 days when you were planning to fully go to Frankfurt. wait, hold on. So to see them in Amsterdam and Frankfurt, like, we went to 2 concerts, right? 2 concerts for Amsterdam and Frankfurt. Like, how could how could they just be like, okay, that's just upsetting. That's so upsetting. Hopefully, like, you guys talk through it, because like the fact that their response was like, hey, you mad? And they're like, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed, honestly. And they're like, okay, but you understand why we did it, yeah? Just because they understood why you did it doesn't mean what you did was okay. They're still mad. They're still disappointed. You just dipped on them. Like, honestly, you need to have better organization skills, better communication skills, and so just plan your trip way better. Am I overreacting? I'm so depressed right now because many people hate my content. Oh, so here's my story for you guys once and for all. Since I was in elementary, in the 4th grade, I started studying Blackpink and other K-pops until today, and my dream is always becoming a K-pop idol. So I don't know why I started this shit, but I don't understand also that why I keep continuing it even people hate my talent even at school. Nobody likes to see my potential of improving myself throughout years. Nobody appreciates my talent, even my dancing is not very accurate at all, but when I post a single TikTok like doing a funny post or whatever, I do, of course, people really hate me from that because they always backstabbing from behind my back, trying to question them from themselves to other people at our school or even at public place. I've always hearing that, and it really bothers me from talking behind my back that why is he became gay. Well, I've became gay, guys, since I was 4 to 5 years old, and not much as I remembered, but I've grown up as gay and I didn't change because this is what my heart speaks through. And when someone says to me like that, they'll ask me, why did you became gay? Like, are you guys not offended when someone or your relatives ask your identity? Like, what? Well, of course it's not calling concern or what, it's disrespecting from your identity in disguise. Now let's continue about my story. Why am I starting this from my content? Well, I've always wanted to dance to from Blackpink songs, like imagining that I'm in the concert and loving my fans, even though it was all imagination. But when I started loving K-pop, I also loved to learn Korean, and since I've learned Korean for the past 4 years since I was 7th grade, I have big accomplishment that I could be able to read Korean right now without reading romanization. Like, I'm so proud of that, but the problem is I have no money just to send myself in Korea to audition from HYBE, because HYBE is really my favorite industry, because the other K-pop idols really wanted to meet them. And here's my favorite K-pop groups: LE SSERAFIM, Rise, 17, New Jeans, From Us9, BTS, and ENHYPEN, Boy Next Door, and TXT, and other K-pop groups. Guys, I really love K-pop, but I'm always used to being silent K-pop lover. It's because many people in our school doesn't really love K-pop like others love K-pop, but they're not showing themselves because they're afraid that they might get bullied. But luckily for me, my classmates didn't hate me on that. And since my other videos on my TikTok got viral and everything, like many other people's thought I ate the lyrics, no, it's not like that. But before I'm explaining about my contents, well guys, we'd all know that how much people's brutal in the comment section. By the way, guys, I just live in Philippines, and guys, by the way, I never expect from my TikTok that peoples are really brutal, but imagine when you understand the meaning. DBA, it sinks your mind thinking yourself that you are like that, and when you're down already, you have no confidence of posting a TikTok of, because you're already facing the trauma from what in the comments are really brutal. But guys, I'll be honest, I'm not doing this for close. Okay, I'm just going to read the rest to myself and then explain what is going on, because this is not worded the best, but I'll try to gather what's happening. Okay, so what this person is basically saying that is that it's their dream to be a K-pop idol, and you know, they make content about K-pop and they dance and they perform and imagine themselves being a K-pop idol. And honestly, I find that pretty normal for most K-pop stans, because I feel like most K-pop stans, they want to do what K-pop idols do because they love K-pop that much and they want to have a go at it. And like me and my friends back in high school, we did K-pop dances. We watched K-pop performances all the time, and we always acted like we were K-pop idols. Be like, oh, and like some of us would act as a fan, and the other would act as a K-pop idol. Be like, oh my gosh, love you so much, blah blah blah. Just a little, like, you know, just having fun. You know, nothing, everything's harmless. Just having fun with it all. But yeah, there will always be people that will always like look down on it, being like, oh, that's so weird. Why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing that. Like, you know, like you will never satisfy everyone. You will not get everyone to like you. It will be very heartbreaking. It will be very annoying. You're gonna get a lot of hate comments. You're gonna get a lot of hate for it. A lot of people won't like you for what you do. But at the end of the day, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing and you're not harming anyone, then it's okay. Like all this stuff, it seems harmless. And like, listen, if you want to audition for a K-pop company, then go for it. Just understand there are a lot of sacrifices and a lot of things you have to go through, and a lot that you must do in order to be successful and get in, and just to make a name for yourself. But if you really want to become a K-pop idol and you really want to go for it, then go for gold. Yes, you'll be upset, you'll be stressed, you'll feel upset, you'll feel depressed, but you know, as long as you get the help you need, you talk to the right people, and you let out your emotions like this person did, even though English is not their first language, then you'll be okay, you'll get through it, and you all know it'll be worth it in the end.